Heyo everyone, it's AJ, and today we have a brand new chapter of Bungo Stray Dogs. We're at chapter 108. We actually got it this month, and like last month when we got the random half chapter of what, 9 pages, whatever it was. Doesn't matter, Asagiri just went, you know what, see for like that wee like half chapter I gave you last month, here's 34 pages. I'm feeling nice. And well, really, see if he gives you a lot of pages, you should be scared, because everyone was just like, oh yes, we got a big ass chapter, and then it's like, yeah, there's a reason why it's a big ass chapter. It's pain. Oh, the fucking pain. Ah! Like, honestly, this fucking chapter, I literally screamed at my phone when I read it. Like, and I already knew this was going to be a big ass ranty fucking video, so you know the shit's good. There is a lot of emotions in this chapter, and holy god, here we go. So anyway, let's dive in, shall we? So, we kick off the chapter back with Sigma and Fyodor, because obviously when we last left them, Sigma's basically got the gun up to Fyodor being like, right, who the fuck are you? Like, what are you? It kind of makes a point and is like, hey, you're like a black hole in this fucking world, because like, your ability is unknown, your origins are unknown, like, where the fuck did you come from? And, like, Sigma just brings, like, remember the note, like, he found? And thank you to, like, my commenters, because I've actually had, like, people comment. So, it actually says, like, help me. So the people, I'll trust the people that actually know how to read Russian and stuff like that. So, it says help me, because the little kind of fan translation one I got was save me. So I'm just going to go with the commenters that told me it says help me. So let's go with that, right? So Sigma shows the note to Fyodor being that it says help me, the wee Russian note that they found like many moons ago. And Fyodor just starts like freaking out. It's like, wait, what? Then he starts like repeating it over and over again, just going like, help me, help me, help me, help me, as he starts like freaking out and just like crashing onto the floor. And Sigma, rightfully so, is just like, what? What the actual fuck is going on? Honestly, Sigma is a fucking mood for this chapter for what is going on with fucking Fyodor. Unfortunately. So, with that, we have the first cut of the chapter. Honestly, this should have like a sub-name of how many fucking cuts can we put into this chapter, because that's how big it is. There's like a million bloody cuts. We are just going back and forth with everyone's point of view. So, let's just cut back to Ashishi and Akutagawa, because their wee fight is still going on at the airport. Yay! So, Ashishi is still going like, hey, Akutagawa, I know you're in there, get the fuck out. Like, he's still trying to get in there, being like, I know you're in there, like, wake the fuck up. And then he goes on to make good points, being like, well, first of all, I know you're in there because you only need Bram as, like, you know, like, bait to, like, bring us in. Like, you didn't need the girl, so you could have killed them, but you didn't. You saved her. So, clearly, like, our little pact, our little promise, you're not allowed to kill anybody for 6 months, is still, like, deeply, like, internalized in you. So you're clearly in there because it's not been 6 months yet. Yeah, Akutagawa still attacks him anyway. It's like, yeah, you're not winning there. Oh, but like, actually she, like, traps him anyway, because, like, he takes his hand and it goes, like, through his hand, right? Like, using, like, the kind of, like, Rashomon kind of thing. And he just goes, like, right, I've caught you now. And goes in for a punch, because, like, in the, like, previous chapter, it's like, right, I can't, like, fight, like, offensively, like, defensively kind of thing. Like, I have to get up close and personal with him. And goes in for a punch. And then we see the fact that he has to, like, properly smash his fucking face in, right? But actually, like, hesitates, which is the worst thing he could have done, because Akutagawa just goes, well, you hesitated, I'm going to take advantage of that. Uses Rashomon, grabs one of his hands and one of his legs, and it's like, Atsushi, come on, I know you like the guy, but I think you literally do need to punch some fucking sense into him. Like, I know you scream at him, it's like, it's not our time to fight yet, but like, you're kind of fighting now, so like, you just have to. So with that, we get like Akutagawa just kind of starting to tug Atsushi by like his arm and his leg, and then we get another cut back to a very confused Sigma once more, who is honestly the biggest mood. So Fyodor is doing like his little pathetic little bitchy freak out on the floor. It's like, what? Oh, honestly, like, what the fuck is he doing? He looks so pathetic. Which is good, because he has a pathetic little bitch. But I'm just being mean. Okay, I can be mean to him. I like him. I can be mean to him. Oh, so eventually, after his little freak out on the floor, he comes to, and then like he looks at Sigma, and then like he's got the lightest eyes, he's got tearful eyes, and he looks at him and goes, "What year is this?" It's like, bitch, this isn't like, you're not a fucking time traveler. Shut the fuck up. Which then, like, leaves us with another very confused Sigma. Like, honestly, mood, Sigma, mood. Like I said, Sigma is the biggest mood of this chapter, because, like, I am so fucking confused about what the fuck he's doing. And with that, we get another cut back to Atsushi. Like, honestly, so many cuts. So Atsushi is still trying to get through to Akutagawa and being like, hey, like, strength isn't always about, like, defeating your enemies and stuff like that. It's, like, the strength that comes from within. And that's what Dazai is looking for, right? So he's trying to play the Dazai card, like, to get to Akutagawa. You know that's bad if he's bringing up the fucking Dazai card. Because you know that shit hits hard for Akutagawa. Oh. And with that, we actually get a reaction out of Akutagawa, because he actually speaks. So it turns out that vampires can speak. Well, obviously we know that Bram, like, can fucking speak. But, like, he just goes, like, stronger person. Like, bless Atsushi for this moment. He's looking pleased with himself. He's like, oh, I'm getting through to him. It's like, yes, you know it. And it's like in the distance, we get a wee cut to, like, well, a wee kind of panish thing to Bram, and Bram's just like, yeah, no, bitch, that's not how it works. It's just like, it's not that simple. Because literally at that moment, Akutagawa, he had his little moment of, like, thinking for himself kind of thing. It's like, nah, let's just cut. Let's just, like, just go back to the way things should be, and let's just rip off Atsushi's arm and leg. Oh, ouch! Ouch! And then let's just have a lovely little panel of them hanging. I'm sorry, but I kind of laughed at that scene, but it's just like, it looks like wee decorations. Akutagawa would just be like, look at my prizes. This is so mean, I know, but I just, it's kind of funny. Hence why it's in the thumbnail. It's shocking, but funny. In a very twisted way. Obviously we know he's not going to be that bad, but, like, it still hurts like a bitch. Like, it's not really fun having your body, like, torn into, well, technically torn into 3, if we're really going there. If you have your main chunk of the body and then you have one chunk that way, another chunk that way, just dangling above you, just like, cool. Oh, but anyway, let's cut back to Sigma again. Honestly, these fucking cuts. It's just like, and what? Just ignore that. It's like we go here and here and here and here and here and here and here. Why? Well, I know why, but still, it stresses me out. Oh, honestly. So we're back to Sigma. Sigma is literally being like us, the reader, just being like, what the fuck are you talking about? And then Fyodor with his little light eyes, his little soft face, being like, oh, he is the devil. Like, basically, like, this ability is, like, overtaking me and everything like that. It's like, shut the fuck up, you wee bitch. Oh, and then he comes out with this, like, fucking knife, and it's like, right, take this. It's a special ass fucking thing, and if you stab me with it, it'll be fine. It'll stop him from taking over me again and whatnot. And it's just like, hey, this is like sword Kladinets, and it's like basically like a special magic sword from like Russian fairy tales. So it's like, it may look like a normal little knife, but it's not. It's a special sword thing. Woo! It's disguised to like fit in with the situation and shit. It's like, sure it is, mate. It's like, you take your special like sword Kladinets and like just try and offer it to Sigma, and like, Sigma, I want to kind of slap him because he actually thinks about taking it. Like, why? Like, so Fyodor's like offering him, like, so he's flipped it around, so the blade's pointing towards himself, right? As you do, as you're meant to do when you pass blades out to somebody. You pass them the handle end first, right? And he's like, oh, if you do this for me, I'll explain everything, and blah, 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 blah. Right? Oh, here we go. Here we fucking go. So Sigma hesitates, but starts to reach out for him. The gun he's slowly lowering the gun. Why are you doing that? Why? Honestly, Sigma cannot hold his own with a gun. He tries, but he doesn't. Like, mate, you should have shot him. As soon as he started moving, you should have shot him. Like, you did threaten that earlier on, but you didn't do anything. Why didn't you do anything? Just kill the bitch. Oh, but yeah. So, he goes to take the blade like a twat, and lo and behold, Fyodor flips it around and stabs him through the fucking stomach. Like, and just goes, it's like, haha, just kidding. Like, I swear to fuck, man! Like, soon as like Sigma was hesitating with the wee freak out that he was, like, Fyodor was doing, already knew it was over. Already knew it was, like, we already kind of knew things were going to go tits up anyway. But he just got himself stabbed! Like, does I not throwing you out the lift to get you to safety mean anything? No, you went and got yourself stabbed. Sigma, I love you, but fuck you. Like, can you not? Oh, because now Fyodor now like stands there and gloats at the fact that, like, ha 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 ha, I knew you would believe my lie. Do you know why he's done that? All because, like, previously in another chapter, Sigma was just like, oh, Dazai won like the whole manipulation fucking battle between the two of yous. So Fyodor just did that to be like, haha, look, I manipulated you better again. I swear, man, honestly, that he's a petty little fucking bitch. Oh, and then after gloating about like how Sigma would believe him because he's like, oh, I would have, like, because the way I acted, like, you lowered your like fucking things. Oh, honestly, I just want to slap the bitch. Oh, but yeah, so after he's gloating about how he manipulated Sigma again, because that's what he fucking does, he goes like, oh, the pain, oh, you know, it's just gonna get worse for you if you still decide to like carry on wanting to be with the agency, because is the pain really worth it? Because the thing is, the agency are my enemy and I have to bring them pain. So, like, if you want to still be in the agency, I need to hurt you. Oh, like, bitch. Honestly. Absolute bitch. Although, I will give Sigma this. Still lunges for the gun, but like he dropped on the floor and whatnot. But he gets kicked away by Fyodor like a little bitch. But you tried. I will at least appreciate that you tried. But damn, honestly. Oh. And then this part, right? Like, sorry, there's like somebody outside my house. Cool. I'm just pure ranting and raving, and somebody was literally trying to look into my house listening to this. I kind of need to wait. I don't think they can see me technically, but they can clearly hear me ranting because I'm clearly getting really loud about it. Okay, cool. The cross the road. Right, now we can go back to this. Right, so after like that, so he's kicked away Sigma. He's across the room. He's took the gun back. And, well, Sigma's not got the gun back, but Fyodor took the gun. And he's like, do you know what? I appreciate your determination to still want to be in the agency. So you know what? I'm gonna let you touch me. Take my hand. And you'll find out everything about me. If you dare. Oh, you little bitch. Because it's just like, obviously people are scared to touch Fyodor because obviously if you touch him and then you basically, there's a weird thing of if you die or not. But I'm still kind of the theory that like ability users are like fine. So Sigma would be fine because he also has an ability. Because why would he just kill the time-lapse person? Like, why would he just shoot them? If he could just go, pew! You know? But anyway. Anywho. So yeah, so we leave with Fyodor just being like, haha, see if you dare, touch me if you dare. And I'm like, oh, you little bitch, just bitch slap him. And with that, we get another fucking cut. And it's the worst cut. Like, we cut to some scene of blood and then a very dead Fukuzawa. I'm pissed. I wanted some hope that he was alive somehow. I know that he had a sword through his fucking body, but still, people have had worse and survived. But no, there's his dead body in a pool of fucking blood with Fukuji on the fucking phone. Oh, I hate that man so much, and I hate him even more now because he has just killed Fukuzawa, and I hate him for it even more so. Like, Rampart is going to wake up and he's just going to see his dad dead. Again. Like, I swear to fuck, man. It's not cool. Oh, it's really sad though, because on Twitter I seen like some people being like, yay, it's Kurakura and it's like, what the fuck? I know people want Kurakura to be like the fucking head of the agency, but not like this, man. Not like this. Oh, but anyway, so Fukuji, being the arsehole that he is, he's on the phone to the chairman being like, hey, did I get permission now to use one order, like, Giza? And the chairman's just been like, but what about all those gifts you gave me? I better get rid of them. It's like, yes, that's the worst of your problems, mate. All the fucking gifts. Although Fukuji actually agrees, but like, yeah, get rid of them. Oh, bitch. Oh, and with that we have a panning of like a bright light appearing, and we have Aya's reaction to it. We're like, oh my god, don't ask me why she was like that, but she's like that. It's essentially what she's like. Bram just being like, great, this is the light of the end. He's being very, well, I'm hoping he's just being dramatic because I want a better ending. I don't want it to end like this. But yeah, so and then he goes like, oh yeah, like in 10 seconds, like the world is going to burst into flames. Yeah, and that's the end of the chapter. That's the last page. It's like, great. That's Fukichi opening up fucking one order and we're all fucked apparently. Yay! Oh, but what a fucking chapter. Like, oh my god. Fucking epic, but damn! Like, oh my god. Like I said, I was literally screaming at this chapter. Like, see the first reading, I was very focused on the very Sigma things, like, because obviously I was like, oh, we're back with Sigma and Fyodor. Didn't think that was going to happen, especially because we were having the whole Aya thing and whatnot. And then it was like, oh great, Sigma just got stabbed. Fuck! And it was like, fuck. And then it was like, wait, hold up. Actually, she's just been torn apart. Like, what? And then it's like, wait, no! Fukuzawa's actually fucking dead! Like, this isn't cool! Oh, literally, so, the only hopes for Fukuzawa, because there's still, I don't know, I want to say there's some hope, in that, if they turn Fukuzawa into a vampire, right, and if they fix the whole vampirism thing, right? So everyone who gets turned into a vampire goes back to normal, right? This is the way for Fukuzawa to come back to life, right? I'm not delusional, right? Yeah, copium, but I hate it here. Oh, like, fuck yeah, it's a great ass fucking chapter, but oh my god. Fuck. The worst thing was, like, I say the worst thing. So, Anime Expo was on, like, during the weekend, right? And Asagiri actually went there as a guest and stuff and had, like, a panel and fucking and all that. And, like, there was, like, a Q&A and everything like that. And the bastard admitted that he wasn't going to reveal Fyodor's ability, like, anytime soon. So, I already kind of knew going into the chapter that we weren't going to get the reveal. But still. Also, he says that, oh yeah, please enjoy the surprises or like what to come. Like, mate, you fucking knew what you were dropping. He knew exactly what he was dropping whilst he was at Anime Expo and this chapter dropped. He knew exactly what he was doing. Also, it makes it worse because he even admitted, like, so it's like some of his favourite characters, right? And he's like, oh, I like Sigma, right? Do you know who his other favourite character is? Fucking Oda. You know the character that he killed? Yeah. I have no hope for Sigma. Sigma is not coming out alive. Because if he just kills his favourites, like other fucking mangakas do, like, fuck. That man just caused, like, chaos. He just brought stuff to that. Like, that panel just brought out a lot of things. It was just like, why? Especially after this chapter, it's just like, you're just gonna stab your favourite. Thanks. Can you stop killing your favourites, please? He also said how, like, one of his favourite things about the stage plays is watching Oda's death scene because he just loves how Dazai's, like, actors, like, react. And I'm just like, wow. Damn. But yeah, so I have no hope for Sigma now. Like, the fact that he's just like, oh yeah, that's my favourite character, and well, we've seen how he treats his favourite characters. So yeah. Fuck. But yeah, so anyway, that is the chapter of 108. We'll get a new one next month. Fuck knows what's gonna happen. We went here, there, everywhere. The only way we didn't go was see what happened with Dazai and Chuya. That's the only thing we didn't really seem to touch base on that's been major at the moment. Like, yeah. Also, sorry, I know I'm kind of jumping around back and forth and whatnot, but the fact that Asagiri's like, oh yeah, see for this, like, upcoming anime season, really, like, pay attention to basically everything that goes on in Murasone. Like, he's not really been like, yeah, don't focus on any of that, focus on, like, Sigma and everything like that. Oh, see, even Asagiri loves Murasone. Love him for that. Oh, but yeah, my god, this chapter. Oh, we got the goods, but oh my god, did it hurt? It hurt so much. It definitely makes up for last month. hands down, it makes up for the last month, but at what cost? At what cost? So anyway, let me know your thoughts down below. How much did you scream at this chapter? I know I did. I was not over it, and like, see, talking about it, and like, see, telling people I'm gonna make this video, but in a calm manner, was so fucking hard, because they're like, oh, what's your video about? And I'm like, oh, well, something, like, a big thing went down in, like, my fandom, and they're like, oh, right, and you're like, really, is it really that big? I was like, yeah, it's a huge deal, like, a huge deal. I was like, I'm literally going to be screaming for about half an hour, that's how, like, that's how big it is. And they're just like, it can't be that bad. You seem very calm. I was like, you have no idea the rage that I'm containing. Like, literally, that was what was going on today at work. So, yeah. But anyway, we will be back next month with the new chapter. So, I'm assuming it's going to be chapter 109 because we had 34 pages for this one. But who knows, we might get chapter 108.5 for another 9 pages. Oh, that's kind of mean, but hey, it's happened before. So, we'll have that obviously next week. Yes, the 12th. I'm pretty sure it's the 12th. I should really know. It's next Wednesday, so it's the 12th, right? Yeah. Right, next Wednesday, season 5 drops. Woohoo! And I am so fucking jealous of everyone who went to Anime Expo. But thank you for revealing that there's no light novel adaptation. It's just straight back into the series. Yes! Thank fuck for that. But yeah, so we'll have that next week. So we'll have the weekly episodes. And then at the end of the month, we'll get our another 15 chapters. So all the Bungo content this month for the next few months. Woohoo! So if you want more Bungo content, you can subscribe to the channel. Yay! I'm trying to be good with that. See how long that lasts, because it still feels wrong to actually suggest that. But anyways. Oh, here we fucking go. Season 5. Woo! So anyway, until next time, I'm AJ, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.